We went to go make balloons in the Jewish part of Jerusalem, and all of a sudden a school bus full of Hasidic kids stopped right in front of me making a flower, and the bus driver said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Making a balloon flower," handed it to him through the window, and I couldn't believe it, but he invited us on the bus. It was almost like getting on a little spaceship going to another planet. And they looked at us like we were from another planet. And the only thing that we really could communicate with were the balloons. The Hasidic community is, even to most Jews or most Israelis, a foreign community. And so when we went there originally, I was like, I don't think I can interest them in taking a moment out or investing the slightest bit of trust in me so we can share a laugh. So as it turned out, it just happened to be that very day a holiday called Shavuot, which is the commemoration of the giving of the laws to Moses. And one of the ways they celebrate is making little paper hats for the kids. So I do think that it's hard to get through that wall of mistrust. I think once you actually do get through the wall, you can realize, you can see the basic general humanity of people. I've been to Jerusalem a lot with my family. My parents are Israeli and I speak Hebrew, but they said, you just think that you grew up in America, you get to play with balloons, you go all over the place, you don't really know what it is like to live next door to people who hate you. And I was like, that's a good point. I don't. They specifically told me not to go. So I lied to them. I mean, I told them that we were going one place, and then we went to Ramallah. We were making balloons for these kids that we just met on this street. And then the parents who were upstairs saw what was going on and came down and checked it out. And they actually brought like some treats for us, like some candy and coffee. They didn't speak English and we didn't speak Arabic. But a lot of Palestinians speak Hebrew because they work in Israel. So there was this moment where we realized they had questions like, what are we doing, or where do we come from, and all these things. And I just started speaking in Hebrew, and they understood, and I explained to them everything. And then some guy just like walked up, put his arm around me and said, you see this? An American speaking Hebrew in Ramallah. This is beautiful. And that was like a real moment. I mean, that was a real moment.
Thank you very much. Thank you. شكرا لك كمان واحد انت تعمل لها another one for the